Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to the second game of our doubleheader this afternoon with the guests from Sussex versus homestanding Catonsville. For those of you who are not with us for game one, Catonsville winning in exciting fashion with a 6-5 walk-off win. And we will get you the lineups on the run this afternoon, since we have just received the lineups just a moment ago. Alex Elliott will be the starter for Catonsville. He will also be the designated hitter. And Hunter Rossi will be the pitcher for Sussex as we go to game two of the doubleheader. In the first inning for Sussex, it'll be shortstop Jake Wagner. Leading off, then Mike Diaconte and Jake Lansky in the top half of the first. So here is Jake Wagner to lead off the top half of the first inning of game two. Once again on the mound, Alex Elliott. And ball one as we get underway. Elliott throws, down and away, 2-0. Diaconte on deck for Sussex. 2-0 pitch, down and away, 3-0. So Elliott trying to find the strike zone against Jake Wagner. 3-0 pitch, down low, ball four. And Wagner with a leadoff walk. Here is second baseman Mike Diaconte. And the pitch, strike one called. And so Elliott has found the strike zone, 0-1. Now the pitch, swing and a miss, strike two, 0-2 to Diaconte. Oh, 0-2 the count. Pitch, breaking ball inside, 1-2. One ball, two strikes the count. Elliott ready. Ball in the dirt. Throw it back to first base. Not in time. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes to Diacante. Now the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball inside, 3-2. So Elliott had him at 0-2, and now it's come back to 3-2. Diacante, foul out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jake Lansky on deck for Sussex. 3-2 the count. 3-2 is inside, ball 4, and back-to-back walks to start the game, and here is Jake Lansky. Elliott looks in for the sign. 2 on, no out pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-0. The count to Lansky. Pitch. Grounded foul, first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch coming. Here it is. Outside in the dirt, 2-1. Two balls, a strike pitch. Outside, 3-1. And Elliott has gone 3 balls to each of the first 3 hitters. He's walked the first 2. He's 3-1 on Lansky now. 3-1 pitch. Here it is. Outside, ball 4. He's walked the bases loaded. And here is Taryn Babcock. He drove in the go-ahead run in the top of the 7th of Game 1 as a pinch hitter with a double down the right field line. And would have been the hero until Tomas Martinez drove in 2 runs to win the ball game for Catonsville. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3 straight walks. Elliott throws. Popped him up to right field. Hit pretty well. And that ball is gone. It is a grand slam home run for Taryn Babcock to right center. And here is Braden Schaefer with nobody out, 4 runs in. Strike 1 called. And what you need to do if you're Elliott at this point is stop the bleeding here. Foul straight back, 0-2. So Elliott walks the first 3 hitters. Babcock with a home run to right center. A grand slam to make it 4-0. High and away, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Curveball up high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Logan Kobus, the catcher, will be next. 2-2. Check swing back to the mound, and Elliott goes to DeAngeli for the first out. Here is Logan Kobus. Kobus played briefly in game 1 as the catcher in the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Let's see if they can cut it off. They do, and they'll hold him to a long single. So Kobus with a line single in the alley in right center. Here is Jake Lansky. Ball 1 is the count. 1-0. Runner at first, 1 out, 4 runs in on the grand slam. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taryn Babcock with a grand slam to right center. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw to first, not in time. Foul back. We'll stay at 1-2. Another foul at the plate. We'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Waits for the hop. To second for 1. Throw to first is over the first baseman's head. And the runner will go into second base. Christian Figueroa fielded it cleanly, threw through to Joe Alfonso, but Alfonso's throw was high. Two out, runner at second. Here is Ben Mazeski. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Mazeski, the center fielder today in game 2. 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Two nothing pitch. Here it is. Strike 1 call, 2-1. Travis Brancy on deck. If Mazeski can keep the inning going. Runner at second, 2 out, 4-0 Sussex. 2-1 pitch. High and away, 3-1. 4, and the 4th walk of the inning for Alex Elliott will bring Travis Brancy to the plate, the number 9 batter. First and second, 2 out. 4 runs in for Sussex in the top half of the first. Pitch to Brancy. Strike 1 call, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Third base side out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. So Alex Elliott walking the first 3 hitters. Taryn Babcock with a grand slam to right center. We're at 4-0, top of the first, 2 out. Pitch. Breaking ball struck him out. 4 runs, 2 hits, 2 left for Sussex in the top half of the first. They lead 4-0 with Catonsville coming to bat. Left-hander Hunter Rossi will start game 2 for Sussex. He was the center fielder in game 1. And Catonsville will have Roman March, the left fielder, leading off. Then center fielder Angelo Ramirez. And then pitcher Alex Elliott. That will be the top 3 in the first inning. Mike Delgadio coaching at first base in game 2. And we'll assume for the moment that Coach Dan Blue will be coaching at third base. Here is Roman March leading off the bottom half of the first for Catonsville. Left-hander Rossi ready. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Roman March. Angelo Ramirez on deck. 4-0 Sussex, bottom of the first, game 2. Now the 1-strike pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Tied him up. No balls, 2 strikes. Left-hander throws. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Threw 2 fastballs by him and then caught him looking on a fastball on the inside corner. Here is Angelo Ramirez with 1 down. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. No balls and a strike to Ramirez. And the left-hander ready and throws. Swing and a miss, strike two. And so far it is power against power, and Rossi has been winning. No balls, two strikes. Rossi ready, throws. Foul straight back. And so far it's been nothing but heat. Alex Elliott on deck for Catonsville. Strike three called on the inside corner. Basically the same pitch he threw to March to get him. Two out. Here is Alex Elliott. Pitch, foul back, strike one. Foul back on by Elliott again, nothing in two. Pete Howell, the first baseman, on deck. No balls, two strikes to Elliott. Ground ball up the middle, base hit center field. And now here is Pete Howell. Howell had 2 hits and a walk in game one. Left field, balls for a base hit. So Howell with his 3rd hit of the doubleheader with a single into left field. Here is catcher Tony DeAngeli. DeAngeli, the hero of game one, with a base hit into the left field corner that scored 2 runs to give Catonsville a walk-off 6-5 win. Let's see what he can do here. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Pitch, down low for a ball. That's the first ball that we've seen from Hunter Rossi this afternoon in game 2. 1-0. DeAngeli ready. Rossi's pitch. Ground ball hit to by the shortstop, base hit into left field. We'll have runners at the corners, and Catonsville is on the board. Let's see if they'll score that one a hit or an error. Looks like they'll call it a base hit by the shortstop and a run batted in. Here is Austin Galda. Four to one, runners at the corners with 2 out. And the pitch in the dirt. Blocked by Cubas, 1-0. Figueroa would be next. Foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Catonsville overcame a 4-0 lead in game 1. They've already cut into the 4-0 lead here in game 2. It's 4-1. Inside, 2-1. Christian Figueroa on deck. 2-0 pitch foul on the 2-1 pitch, and it's now 2-2. Pitch, foul out of play. Will stay 2-2. Two-two pitch coming. High, ball 3, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Foul out of play again. And DeAngeli gets a head start on 3-2 at first base. Pete Howell is at third. Sussex 4, Catonsville 1, bottom of the first of game 2. Catonsville won the opener 6-5 on Tony DeAngeli's base hit in the bottom of the 7th. Two and two the count to Galda. Pitch. Strike 3 called. And Galda didn't like it. He thought the pitch was inside. So Catonsville comes back with a run and 3 hits and 2 left. We played 1 inning in game 2. Sussex 4, Catonsville 1. We'll go to the second inning of game 2. Let's see if Alex Elliott has settled down after the 3 walks in the grand slam to open the ball game. Catonsville with run in the bottom half of the inning to cut the lead to 4-1. And Sussex will go to the top of the order as they batted around in the top half of the first. Jake Wagner, who walked to lead off the ball game on a 3-0 pitch, will start the second inning. Here is Elliott over the rubber throws. Ball hit to third base, fielded by DeLuca. Throw to first base, and the tag by Pete Howell. One out, 1 pitch. Mike Diaconte is the batter now for Sussex. He also walked in the first And Wagner, Diaconte, and Lansky scored runs on the Taryn Babcock Grand Slam. One out, top of the second pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Elliott throws, foul straight back, 1-1 off the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Outside, 3-1. Three and one, the count to Elliott. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Up. Here is Jake Lansky. He was the 3rd Sussex player to walk to lead off the ball game, and he scored the 3rd run of the game on the Babcock Grand Slam. Runner at first, 1 out pitch. High and tight, ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch, down in the dirt, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Two nothing pitch, here it is. Down the third base side and foul, 2 balls and a strike. Taryn Babcock on deck with a home run and 4 RBIs on the first inning grand slam. 2-1 pitch, fouled out of play. Defensive swing that time, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. 2-2 the count. Pitch into right field. Gonna fall for a base hit. So runners at first and second with 1 out, and here is Taryn Babcock. Pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to count to Babcock. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a foul off the catcher's glove. Back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Breaking ball hit high and deep to left center field. It's over the center fielder's head and bounces over the center field wall for a ground rule double. So Babcock doubles to center field. And here is Brandon Schaefer. He grounded out to the pitcher his first time, so second and third with 1 out. Ball 1. Credit Babcock with an RBI on the double to center field. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Center field. Back on the ball and making the catch is Ramirez, but the sacrifice fly will make it 6-1. And here is Logan Kobus. So Catonsville got 1 run back in the bottom of the first to cut it to 4-1. And now Sussex here in the second has made it 6-1. Ball 1 to Kobus. 1-0. One nothing pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-1 Sussex, bottom of the second. Runner at second. Pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elliott ready. Throws. Breaking ball just outside, 2-2. It looked like D'Angeli wanted that pitch on the outer half, 2-2. Pitch. Popped him up into left field. And March makes the catch in left field. But in the second for Sussex, 2 runs, 2 hits, a walk, and 1 left. We played an inning and a half. Sussex 6, Catonsville 1. We will move to the bottom of the second inning as Sussex leads Catonsville 6-1 in game 2. Catonsville a winner 6-5 in game 1. We move to the bottom half of the second inning. Catonsville will bring up the bottom third of the order. Christian Figueroa, Joe Alfonso, and Noah DeLuca. Shortstop, second base, and third base, respectively. Here is Figueroa to start the second against Hunter Rossi. 6-1 Sussex in game 2. Pitch. Strike 1 called on the inside corner, 0-1. Rossi struck out the side, all of them looking in the first. Ground ball to third, fielded by Schaefer. Throw to first. not in time. And an error allows Shea Figueroa to reach. Here is Alfonso. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Rossi blew the fastball by Alfonso, 0-1. Figueroa at first, nobody out. 6-1 Sussex, bottom of the second. Game 2, throw to first. Just to let him know he's there. Oh, and 1 the count to Alfonso. Pitch. High and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah DeLuca on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball in the inner corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw to first. Oh, it's a wide throw. Nice play by Lansky to keep it from costing an extra base. 1-2 to Alfonso. Nope, timeout. Alfonso steps out. 1-2 the count. Figueroa at first reached on an error. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Runner goes. Throw to second base. Not nearly in time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Figueroa with a steal of second base. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two to Alfonso in the dirt inside. 3-2. DeLuca on deck. Three and two the count. Pitch. Fouled out of play. We'll stay at 3-2. Three and two to Alfonso. No out runner at second. In strike 3 called. The 4th strikeout, all looking for Rossi. Here is Noah DeLuca with 1 out. Pitch coming, high and away, 1-1, 1-0. Roman March in the top of the order for Catonsville. Here in the second, 1-0 pitch. Foul back, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming. There goes the runner. Throw to third base, and it goes by the third baseman and down the left field line, and Catonsville will score the second run of the day, and they will cut it to 6-2. So a stolen base and error 2. Figueroa scores to make it 6-2. 2-1 to DeLuca. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Threw the fastball right by him. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Two out, top of the order, and Roman March. And a very interesting line score. 5 called strikeouts against Catonsville so far. And that's the 5 outs in the first inning and 2/3. Roman March, one of the called strikeout victims, fouled back, strike 1. So Catonsville with 5 outs, 5 called strikeouts so far in game 2. 1 strike to March. Bases empty, 2 out. Pitch. Line drive in the alley in right center. The right fielder fell down and it goes beyond him. Let's see where March ends up. And they will hold him at third with a triple. And the right fielder fell down as the ball was out there. And Roman March with a triple. And here is Angelo Ramirez with 2 out and a runner at third. Let's see if Catonsville can cash in with another run here in the second. Pitch. Out down the left field line, foul and out of play, strike 1. Again, our vantage point, we are just to the third base side of home plate. So our view down the left field line is somewhat limited. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count. Two out, runner at third. 1-1 pitch. Way up high, 2-1. Two balls, a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul, first base side, 2-2. Pitcher and DH Alex Elliott is on deck if Ramirez can extend the inning. Runner at third, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Rossi ready, throws. Popped out of foul out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. Rossi ready and throws. Grounded foul behind the plate will stay at 2-2. Elliott would be next. Once again, the 2-2 pitch. Left field. Lansky makes a catch. And that's the end of the inning. So Catonsville leaves a runner at third base. They do score a run on a base hit and an error and one left. We've played two complete. Sussex 6, Catonsville 2. And Tomas Martinez will come in to pitch in the top half of the third inning. Alex Elliott will remain in the game as the designated hitter since he was so designated at the beginning. And Martinez's job right here is to keep this game from getting out of reach. Taryn Babcock's grand slam gave Sussex a 4-0 lead at the end of one half. Catonsville came back with one in the bottom half of the first. Sussex made it 6-1 after 1.5. Catonsville cut it to 6-2 in the bottom half. Jake Lansky will lead off for Sussex in the top half of the third. Martinez up high for a ball, 1-0. Mizeski on deck for Sussex. 1-0 pitch, high, 2-0. A lot of pitchers today have struggled with their control. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike one, 2-1. Alex Elliott walked the first three men in this ball game. Ground ball up the middle, diving into center field for a base hit. Here is center fielder Ben Mizeski. Pitch, up high, ball one. 1-0 the count. Travis Brancy on deck. 1-0 pitch, here it is, up high, 2-0. So far, Martinez struggling with his control. 2-0 pitch. Up high, 3-0. So he went 2-0 on Lansky. He's now gone 3-0 on Mizeski. 3-0 pitch. Get it over fastball, 3-1. Martinez ready. Runner at first. No out, 3-1. Ground ball foul behind the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Martinez ready. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Popped up, first base side. Looks like it'll be out of play, and is. So we'll stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. Down low, ball 4. So a single and a walk to start things here in the third for Sussex. And here is right fielder Travis Brancy. Brancy struck out to end the first inning. And he is batting here in the third with 2 on, nobody out. 6-2 Sussex in game 2. Pitch. Outside with it. Brancy squared around as if to bunt. 1 ball and no strikes. Martinez, 1-0 pitch. Here it is. He squares again. Outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Martinez bunt down the third base line. It's a beauty, and it's going to be an infield hit. Absolutely perfect bunt, third base side. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. You couldn't have handed the ball to Brancy and have him roll it out and have a better bunt than he made there. And here is Jake Wagner with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the third. And Sussex with a chance to blow this game open. Pitch. Ground ball, base hit, left field. 1 run is in, a second run is coming in. And it'll be runners at second and third. Jake Wagner with a base hit to left field, 2 RBIs. The runners move up on the throw. 8-1, 8-2 Sussex. And here's Diaconte. Eight to 2, no outs. Popped up. And Martinez makes the catch on the pop-up for the first out. Here is left fielder Jake Lansky. Pitch. In the dirt, it's going to get away from the catcher. And the 9th run will score. So a wild pitch from Tomas Martinez. And Sussex has 3 in here in the third. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, now 3 so far here in the third. With another runner at the corner. At third base, pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two to Lansky. Pitch. Strike three, swinging, 2 out. And here is Taryn Babcock. Taryn Babcock with a grand slam in the first and an RBI double to center in the second. 5 RBIs so far. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. It looks like Martinez is taking a little bit off the pitches. 1 strike to count. Pitch. Outside, 1-1. Braden Schaefer will be on deck. If Babcock can continue the inning, he will be up. 9-2, 1 out. 1-1, 2 out. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two the count. Martinez throws. Grounded foul. Third base side, 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. And an off-speed pitch. And the throw to first gets him out 2-3. 3 runs across for Sussex in the top of the third. They lead 9-2 after 2.5. Alex Elliott will lead off the home half of the third for Catonsville. Trying to dig out of a 9-2 hole. Elliott single to center his first time up. Pitch. Fly ball to left field. And a diving catch. By Jake Lansky in left field. 1 out. Here is Pete Howell. Howell singled to left his first time up. Howell with 3 hits and a walk in the doubleheader so far. The left-hander throws left field. is going to be a foul ball. Strike one to Howell. No balls, a strike to Pete Howell. Pitch down the left field line again and caught by the left fielder Lansky. 2 out. Here is catcher Tony D'Angeli. Pitch up high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Sussex 9, Catonsville 2. Pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now D'Angeli steps out. Thinking that Rossi was a little too quick to come to the plate. 1-1. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Pitch just outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Left-hander throws. Popped him up, first base side. Let's see if the first baseman has a play. He does not. Lansky over near the bullpen, but unable to catch up with it. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Left-hander ready and throws in the dirt, 3-2. See if Catonsville can get something started at 3-2 with 2 out. 3-2 the count to D'Angeli. Pitch. Foul, first base side and out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. Ground ball, base hit in the hole between short and third. So a 2-out base hit for D'Angeli. It'll bring up Austin Galda. Catonsville with a large hill to climb, down 9-2 here in the third. Strike 1 on the inside corner, 0-1 to Galda. One strike pitch, here it is. Strike 2 called again on the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Two-strike pitch. Oh, just missed, 1-2. Apparently just off the outside corner. One, two, the count. Pitch in the dirt, cuts through the catcher's legs. Kubas chases it back to the screen. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes to Galda. DeAngeli now out at second base. 2-2 the count. Pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3, swung at a pitch that was probably out of the zone. No runs, a base hit, 1 left for Catonsville in the third. We've played 3 complete. Sussex 9, Catonsville 2. Just a reminder of upcoming games here at Catonsville. On March 8th, Catonsville will host CCBC Essex at 3 o'clock. March 12th, 1 week from today, they will host Allegheny at 12 noon in a doubleheader. And then on March 13th, a Sunday, 12 o'clock versus SUNY Orange. And then Tuesday, the 15th, they will host CCBC Dundalk. So Catonsville will have an opportunity at home to play the other 2 CCBC schools this coming Tuesday and then the following Tuesday. And interestingly enough, they then play on the 10th and the 17th at Essex and Dundalk. So Catonsville will be playing Essex and Dundalk combined 4 times over the next week and a half. Nine to 2 Sussex as we go to the 4th inning. Sussex in game 2 has scored in every inning, 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. Catonsville with single runs in the first and second. So it's 9-2 Sussex going to the 4th. Here is third baseman Brandon Schaefer to lead off the 4th for Sussex. Martinez throws. Strike 1 call, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Top of the 4th. Pitch. High and away, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the pitch. Fouled out of play, right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Logan Kobus will be next for Sussex. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Change up, strike 3 call on the outside corner. 1 out. Here is catcher Logan Kobus. Martinez ready and throws. Down low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. One nothing pitch. Here it is. Popped him up. First base side. Howell in foul territory makes the catch, 2 out. And here is Jake Lansky. Lansky has hit into a force play and singled to center field. in game 2. Down the right field line. Long run. It's not going to get there. It's into the corner. And he will be held to a long single. So Jake Lansky with a 2-out single into the right field corner. Ben Mazeski will be the batter with 2 out. Mazeski has walked twice today. Into center field, deep, nice running catch by Angelo Ramirez. So for the first time in game 2, Catonsville keeps Sussex off the board. No runs, a base hit, 1 left. We're halfway through game 2. Still Sussex 9, Catonsville 2. Nelson Perez will be the new pitcher for Sussex here in the bottom half of the 4th. Perez, a right-hander. He will face the bottom third of the Catonsville order. Figueroa, Alfonso, and DeLuca. Kevin Szymanski will be in the game in right field, replacing Travis Brancy. So the first batter Perez will face will be Christian Figueroa in the home half of the 4th. Catonsville trying to dig out of a 9-2 hole here in the last of the 4th. Figueroa, Alfonso, and DeLuca here in the fourth. Against Nelson Perez, the second pitcher of game 2 for Sussex. Pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, fields it, throws him out. Diorante had a little bit of trouble with that one because it was a ball that had an odd spin to it, but he was able to make the play for the first out. Here is Joe Alfonso. So Diacante makes the play. Ball 1 to Alfonso. 1-0 the count. 1 out in the fourth. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that was a pitch up in his eyes. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Breaking ball fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. DeLuca on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez ready and throws. Down in the dirt, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. And the right-hander throws. Down low, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Up high, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Alfonso brings Noah DeLuca to the plate. Runner at first, 1 out. 9-2 Sussex, bottom half of the fourth. Game 2, Catonsville winning game 1 by 6-5. Pitch. Did he go? He did not. Ball 1. 1-0 to DeLuca. One and 0 the count. Runner at first, 1 out. Pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catonsville found themselves in trouble, 4 batters in. 3 walks and a Taryn Babcock grand slam. And they were down 4-0 before they could even get their first out. Pitch down the third base side and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count to DeLuca. Runner at first, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. And time. And there was a throw to first, but time had already been called. Pitch outside, 2 and 2 to DeLuca. Roman March on deck. As Catonsville would go back to the top of the order. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him on the outside corner. 2 outs in the inning. And here is Roman March. He has been called out on strikes and tripled to right center. Right-hander ready and throws. Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Want to know the count. Ramirez on deck. High and tight, 2-0. Day that started at 52 degrees and pleasant is getting a little chilly now, particularly as the sun goes down. 2-0. Ground ball to short. And the 6-4 put out ends the inning as March grounds into the force out. Wagner to Diacante. Catonsville, no runs, no hits, a walk and 1 left in the 4th. We've played 4 complete. Sussex 9, Catonsville 2. Right fielder Kevin Szymanski will lead off the 5th. Pitch. Strike 1 called. 0-1. Now the 1-strike pitch. Here it is. Up high for a ball. 1-1. Sussex with 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. Catonsville with solo runs in the first and second. Swing and a foul back at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Szymanski. Martinez throws high and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Jake Wagner in the top of the order after Szymanski. 2-2 the count. Pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. 1 out here in the 5th. And it's shortstop Jake Wagner in the top of the order. Pitch. Change up. Inside and low. 1-0. Foul ball, back of the plate, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Wagner. Pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Change up, ground ball. Shortstop throws to first in time. 2 out. And here's Mike Diaconte. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Jake Lansky is on deck. 1 strike pitch. Way outside, bounced all the way to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch to Diaconte. Here it is. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Martinez allowed 3 runs in the 3rd, but is beginning to find his stride. 1-2 pitch here. Change up, popped up, fouled out of play. Back over our heads. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Curveball hit deep to center field. It is off the wall. Diaconte in with a 2-out double to center field. It'll bring Jake Lansky to the plate. Foul, back out of play, first base side. Strike 1 to Lansky. Martinez, 1 strike pitch. Ground ball to 3rd. DeLuca over to Howell, and that'll do it. No runs, a base hit, one left for Sussex in the fifth. It is still Sussex 9, Catonsville 2, middle of the fifth. How are you, sir? Angelo Ramirez will lead off the home fifth for Catonsville. Alex Elliott and Pete Howell to follow. Sussex 9, Catonsville 2, last half of the fifth. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. 1-0 to Ramirez. One nothing pitch coming. Here it is. Squares as if to bunt and takes the pitch 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the right-hander throws just outside, 3-0. Logan Kubas held that ball out there for the umpire to take a second look, but it was still a ball. 3-0 the count. Pitch. Strike one, 3 balls and a strike. Alex Elliott and Pete Howell to follow here in the fifth. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4, and Ramirez walks to lead off the Catonsville fifth. Here is Alex Elliott. He is single to center and fly to left. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. One strike to count to Elliott. Runner at first, nobody out. Throw it back to first. Too late. One strike pitch to Elliott. Here it is. Runner goes. Taken outside for a ball. Throw is airmailed into center field. But there will be no more advance. So a stolen base for Angelo Ramirez. And the count to Elliott. 1 ball and 1 strike. There goes Ramirez again. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Ramirez will score easily as Elliott singles to left field and drives in a run. So it is 9-3 now. And here is Pete Howell. Throw to first base. A little bit low and was very close had it been a good throw. Pitch. High and away. Ball 1. 1-0 to Howell. One nothing pitch. Runner goes, ground ball to first. Lansky will take it himself. Catcher Tony DeAngeli with 1 out, a run in. And the pitch, ground ball foul, third base side, strike 1 to DeAngeli. Austin Galda on deck. No balls, a strike. Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch, right center field. Right fielder is there and makes the catch, and the runner will move up. Two out, center right fielder Austin Galda. Strike 1 to Caleb Bailey, who is batting here in the last half of the 5th. 1 strike to Bailey. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 to Caleb Bailey. Two-strike pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Catonsville with a run, a base hit, a walk, and 1 left. 5 complete in the books. Sussex 9, Catonsville 3. James Hurst will come on for Catonsville here in the 6th. Nine to 3, Sussex. Sussex will have the middle of the order in the 6th inning as they try and add to their 9 to 3 lead here in game 2. Here's Taryn Babcock. Grand slam in the 1st, double and an RBI in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd. And he will bat here in the 6th. Two for 3 today. Pitch, ground ball, third base side, and foul. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Ground ball to the shortstop. Figueroa has it. Throw to first. Oh, he threw it over the first baseman's head. From this angle, it looked like Pete Howell misjudged the ball because the throw looked like it was relatively on line, but it went past him. So a Catonsville error to start the top of the 6th. Here is Braden Schaefer. Pitch, outside for a ball, 1-0. Logan Kobus will be next. One nothing pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schaefer appeared to be a little bit out in front on that pitch. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball hit him. So runners at first and second with nobody out. Here is catcher Logan Kobus. Ball 1 outside. Most of the area behind home plate now in the shade. As I said earlier, beautiful day to start the doubleheader. 52 degrees and sunny. Strike 1 on the outside corner, but the weather's getting a little chilly as we head towards the end of the day. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kobus. Jake Lasinski on deck. 2 on, none out. Pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Ground ball towards second. The only play is first base. And Cobus is out on the slow roller to Alfonso. So runners at second and third with one out. And here is Lansky. Hit into a force and singled twice. Second and third, one out. Catonsville brings the infield up. Pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Ben Mazeski on deck. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Two-0 the count. Pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. Bases loaded. One out. Here is Mazeski. Sussex 9, Catonsville 3. Top half of the 6th, one out, bases loaded. Pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. One nothing pitch to Mazeski. He hit him. And it will be an RBI on the hit by pitch. Ten to 3, Sussex. Kevin Szymanski, the batter. Bases loaded, still one out. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. No balls and a strike. Hurst ready, throws. Breaking ball, inside corner for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh-2 pitch, outside, down in the dirt, 1-2. Bases loaded, one out, 1-2 the count to Szymanski. And the pitch, breaking ball inside, almost hit him, 2-2. Two and two the count. Pitch outside, 3-2. So Hurst has gone from 1-2 to 3-2. Bases loaded, one out. 10-3 Sussex. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, he walked another one in. Here is Ryan Bongiorno. Pitch. Inside. No, strike call. 1 strike to Bongiorno. One strike pitch. Outside, 1-1. One to Bongiorno. Pitch. Ground ball foul right behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Pitch. Ground ball. Foul. Third base side. That was fair. It probably scores 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Base hit, right center field. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. It'll put runners at the corners. And make it 13-3. And here is Diacante. 4 runs in so far in the inning for Sussex. Runners at the corners. Only 1 out. Dan Blue on his way to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball. And we'll have a pitching change for Catonsville. Max Cutts will be the new pitcher for Catonsville. Here in game 2, Sussex scored early. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. They were shut out in the 4th and the 5th, but they've come back here with 4 in the 6th. Catonsville with solo runs in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th. And it's 13-3. Mike Diacante is the batter with runners at the corners. Only 1 out, 4 runs in. Eighth batter of the inning. Pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. Right center field. And it's in for the base hit. Another run is in. And it will be runners at first and second. DeConte with a single to right center, and it is 14-3. And Dom Zinna, the DH in game one, will bat for Lansky. (14-3) Sussex, top of the sixth. Pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Pitch, foul, out of play, first base side, 0-2 to Zinna. Now the two-strike pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball fouled right at the plate. It remains 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, 1-2. DeAngeli with a nice block. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Cutts comes all the way to home plate to get a new baseball. One ball, 2 strikes. Everybody checking on the count. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming. Way up high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Zinna. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Second out of the inning. And here is Taryn Babcock, who started the festivities here in the 6th, reaching on an error. He will bat for the second time in the inning. 2 out, 2 on pitch. Ground ball to the right side, gloved by the second baseman. Throw on to first is in time. Five runs across for Sussex in the top half of the 6th. We'll move to the last of the 6th. Sussex 14, Catonsville 3. Hunter Humanek will come in the game in left field as Jake Lansky was pinch hit for. Sussex 14, Catonsville 3 in game 2. Catonsville winning the opener 6-5. And And Sussex winning yesterday by a score of 10-6. Bottom third of the order for Catonsville in the home half of the sixth. Christian Figueroa, Joe Alfonso, and Noah DeLuca. Left field and deep, and it's over the left fielder's head up against the wall. So Figueroa with a leadoff double here in the sixth. It'll bring Joe Alfonso to the plate. Want to know the count. Pitch. Checked his swing. 2 balls, no strikes. Two nothing pitch to Alfonso. Here it is. Checked his swing again, almost the same place. This time they call it a strike though. 2 balls and a strike. It was almost like replay from the last pitch, but this time they called the swing a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Perez steps off. Two 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Noah DeLuca is on deck. Unless we have a pinch hitter. Looks like Catonsville may have a pinch hitter for DeLuca. 2-2 the count to Alfonso. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out here in the sixth. Josh Martinez will be the pinch hitter for Catonsville. One out in the sixth. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And I believe that Figueroa will not get credit for the stolen base due to defensive indifference. 1 strike to count to Josh Martinez. Pitch. Breaking ball stays up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the sixth. 14-3 Sussex. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 1 out. One and two the count. Pitch. A check swing. And it'll be an infield hit. So Martinez checked his swing. The ball went down the third base side between the pitcher and the third baseman. They looked the runner back to third, and that's all they could do with it, so credit him with a base hit. Here is Roman March with 1 out. Runners at first and third. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup. It's off the catcher's glove, and the run will score. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second base now with 1 out. And a pinch runner at second base. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. Just off the outside corner. One and 0 the count. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 out in the inning. And here is center fielder Angelo Ramirez. Perez ready and throws. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. One strike to count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. 0-2 to Ramirez. Pitch. Ground ball, foul at the plate. We'll stay at 0-2. Pitch coming. Outside and high, 1-2. One and 2 the count. 14-4 Sussex, bottom of the sixth. Pitch. Ground ball, third base side, foul. We'll stay at 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch coming. Nope, steps off. One and two the count. Pitch. Inside and low in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two the count. Pitch. Ground ball foul right behind the plate. We'll stay at 2-2. Pitch to Ramirez, way out high at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Here it is. Ball 4. It'll bring Alex Elliott to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. Elliott is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run batted in. Pitch. Ball all the way to the backstop. He held on to it too long. It'll put runners at second and third with 2 out. 1-0 the count to Elliott. One ball, no strikes. Second and third, 2 out. Last of the 6th. 1-0 pitch. Fisted, charging third baseman. He can't make the play. And Fuller scores to make it 14-5. And here is Pete Howell. Pitch. Throw to third. Not in time. So a stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes. One nothing pitch. Just outside, 2-0. Two nothing pitch. Grind drive, base hit down the right field line. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. On his way to second with a double is Pete Howell. And it's 14-7. Here is Tony DeAngeli. Down low for a ball, 1-0 to DeAngeli. Taryn Babcock is warming up in the Sussex bullpen. 1-0 pitch. Down low for a ball. 2-0 to DeAngeli. Caleb Bailey on deck. 14-7. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball. Charging third baseman has. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Catonsville with a 4 spot in the 6th to cut the lead to 14-7. We move to the top of the 7th. 14-7, Sussex over Catonsville. Braden Schaefer will lead off the 7th inning. Against Max Cutts. Pitch. Breaking ball, check swing. Glove by the pitcher. Underhand toss to first, 1 out. Cuts to Howell for the first out on the check swing. Here is catcher Logan Kobus. Pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-0. One nothing pitch to Kobus. Popped up foul out of play. First base side, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. Pitch coming. Ground ball hit right at the second baseman. Fielded there by Alfonso, and he throws him out. 2 out. Here is Lansky. Lansky 2 for 3 with a walk. Strike one called, 0-1. One strike pitch from Cuts. Just off the outside corner, 1-1. One the count. Pitch, high and away, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Cuts ready and throws. Outside, 3-1. Three-one pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Strike three called on the inside corner. Sussex down in order in the top half of the seventh. Last of the seventh, Catonsville needs a big inning. They're down by 7. In the home half of the seventh for Catonsville, we have a pitching change for Sussex, moving from the designated hitter spot to pitcher, number 25, Terry Babcock. So Babcock has the opportunity to not only have driven in what appears to be, at least, the game-winning run, unless Catonsville makes a significant comeback here in the seventh. His grand slam gave them a 4-0 lead early, and now he is in to finish the game for Sussex. Catonsville certainly with a large hill to climb, but certainly still a chance. Down 14-7 here in the top of the seventh, bottom of the seventh. Caleb Bailey will lead off for Catonsville in the bottom of the seventh. Babcock ready and throws. Ground ball hit right at the second baseman, waits for the hop. And the first baseman dropped the throw. So Caleb Bailey reaches. And here is Figueroa. Outside ball one from Babcock. 1-0. Figueroa's reached on an error. Here's a pop-up into center field. Center fielder. And the center fielder wasn't able to find it. So you'll have to credit that as a base hit to center field. So Catonsville still has life. Here is Alfonso. 2 on, nobody out. Pitch. Breaking ball, strike 1 called. He hit the outside corner with a breaking ball. No balls and a strike. Pitch up high, ball 1, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 the count. Pitch, high and tight, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Pitch probably high and outside, out of the strike zone, 1 out. Here is Travis Fullerton. Pitch, breaking ball inside, 1-0. One nothing pitch. Strike on the outside corner on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Fullerton. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. 14-7 Sussex. 1-2 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out in the 7th. And Roman March, the last bit of hope for Catonsville. Right-hander ready and throws. Breaking ball in. Strike is called. 0-1. No balls, a strike. The 0-1 pitch. High, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Line drive caught by the second baseman. And that'll do it. So Catonsville, no runs, a base hit, and 1 left in the 7th. Final score, Sussex 14, Catonsville 7 in Game 2 of our doubleheader. So the team split the doubleheader with Catonsville winning game 1 by 6-5. Sussex coming back and winning the nightcap 14-7. Certainly the big blow in the game came very early as Alex Elliott walked the bases loaded with nobody out in the first and gave up a grand slam to Taryn Babcock to make it 4-0. And Catonsville never able to catch up. They made it 4-1. They made it 6-2, but never able to catch up. And Sussex wins it by a score of 14-7. We remind you again, upcoming games for Catonsville here at home. Catonsville will have several games coming up in the coming week. They will face Essex on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Saturday, they will have a home doubleheader against Allegheny. Sunday, another home doubleheader against SUNY Orange. And the following Tuesday, a 3:30 game against Dundalk. So Catonsville with a number of home games coming up. In fact, they will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more home games, 8 more home events before the end of March. So we thank you very much for joining us for our live stream this afternoon. We hope that you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Be with us again for a future broadcast for Catonsville baseball. For now, we wish you a pleasant good evening and a safe drive home.